A little bit nervous, not gonna lie. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aurelia. You are at Style and Lipstick. Welcome. I really appreciate you dropping by. Today's video is a random colors tag, and I was tagged by Beauty by Tanya, and thank you, Tanya, for tagging me. I really appreciate it. And so essentially what this video is about is that you select random colors of eyeshadows from your collection and apply them to your eyes. So essentially it kind of forces you to figure out color and figure out where you're going to place these random colors together to make them work. I'm also going to throw in liners, and I'm gonna throw in blushes and a random lipstick from my collection, because a lot of times, you know, we pick things that are tonally similar so that way it all goes, but in this case it's going to be completely random, and let's see how it all works together. So let's go ahead and get started. To start out with, what I've done is I am going to use all of my single eyeshadows, not the ones in the single pans, but ones in single containers, which a majority of what I have in that with that kind of packaging are ColourPop eyeshadow. So it will be a lot of glitter, I think, a lot of shimmer, because I don't have a lot of mattes in the ColourPop collection of the Super Shock shadows. So we will see what happens. I've also got some Dior shadows thrown in. I've got a random NARS one, and I've got some random ones thrown in there as well that are in a single pot container. As far as the eyeliner goes, I am only going to be placing a pop of color on the under, you know, on the waterline, on the lower lash line. And with blushes, same thing. I'm going to pick just some random blushes. As far as my highlight goes, that I'm not going to select from my collection, nor the contour. I'm just going to use whatever highlighter and contour I happen to have near me. So I think that is all. Let's go ahead and get started. So here is the bag that I have, and it's filled with all of my single ColourPop shadows and some other random ones that I happen to have, and I'll select up to 5 different colors and see, you know, how they work out on my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close my eyes and take a dive in and pick color number 1. Okay, and it is a ColourPop eyeshadow, the Super Shock shadow in Dance Party, and it is this really pretty kind of very shimmery purple. I'm gonna put this in my outer V and crease. All right, this is gonna be interesting. By the way, I've already got my foundation, my concealer, powder, eyebrows, and primer on. Gonna dive in with Dance Party, and somehow I just knew that I was gonna pick this eyeshadow. I'm going in with a Luxie crease brush. I didn't clean my brushes. I think I should have, but oh well. I don't normally like putting glitters in the crease, but hey, we'll see how this all works out. And this is a kind of a fun tag to do, just because it forces you to become more creative with your existing eyeshadows. You know, because, you know, we usually come in with some sort of a plan or some sort of a color story, and this one kind of is going to force you to be a little bit more creative. And what I'm doing is I'm placing that shadow down, and I'm just kind of blending it out just a little bit. Okay, crazy shimmers in my crease. Interesting look. That's the crease color. All right, time for color number 2. And this is a Dior cream eyeshadow, very similar to the ColourPop eyeshadows, but a lot more expensive. And this is in a gray color, and it is called Aventure. And that's it right there. So for this one, I'm gonna actually use my finger, and I am going to place this on the lid. And just making sure to blend those two colors together so that they're seamless and they look like they're going one into the other. So far, not too bad. Going in for the next color. Whoa. Oh my god. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Lace. And it is a very, very dark, deep purple. And I am going to take that and use it as a transition color. It is a metallic. It is not a glitter. But it is a beautiful blue toned purple that's got a little bit of, it looks like it has pink and blue shift. And just gonna place that up here as the transition color. This challenge is forcing me to use cooler toned shadows. Let me blend that out just a little bit because it is getting crazy. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use a blending brush to kind of blend all that out. Sorry, I'm getting email. Okay, I look like a big old smoky mess. I think I need to bring a little bit of something to the eye, so I am gonna go in for another color. And hopefully it's something that I can work with. That's a mess. Okay. All right, the color that I pulled next is Weenie by ColourPop. And let me see, what am I gonna do with you, Weenie? I'm going to go ahead and lay that here in the outer corner because I feel the need to, I don't know, make this a little different. Usually you darken that up, but today we are simply going to lay that down and see what we can do. I think I'm gonna do like a reverse halo, and I'm gonna lay this on top on this side too, just to give it a little bit of dimension, a little bit of something. And I'm using a sponge tip applicator for this because I need very detailed work. Okay, I'm a hot mess. This is looking awful. I'm not gonna lie, it is awful. Oh my god. Actually, no, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take more of Weenie with my finger and I'm just gonna cover the entire lid. Sorry, I just couldn't. I couldn't deal with that gray. I couldn't. And then I'm going in and I am just softening things up. You can still see the gray in the crease. You know, I didn't lose it completely, but I just couldn't deal with what I had tried to do. Let me grab this blending brush here and I want to kind of just make sure things are blended and looking gradient. The next color is going to be for my lower lash line. And okay, cool. I have Amaze. It is a super, super glittery rose gold color. I love this color. This color is amazing. And I think I also want to layer that on top here in the center of the lid. Just right there, just to give it some shine and a little bit of glittery dimension. That's a lot of layers of eyeshadow on my lid. And then I'm also going to put some of this on the inner corner. I'm going to pick one more color to put on the lower lash line. I think it needs a little bit of depth. So hopefully I pick something with some depth. All right, here we go. Things are getting interesting. I've got this ColourPop eyeshadow in Paradox, and it is a deep kind of cranberry, burgundy kind of cranberry color. And I'm going to take that and bring it up a little bit and kind of pulling that up to serve as kind of like a reverse wing. There's one crazy eye. Time for the liner. And I've got my liners mixed in with my blushes. You can't see them, but they are in here. And ha! Awesome. I pulled out the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Get Paid, which is a really pretty rose gold. So I guess we know what our overarching theme is. And gonna apply that to the waterline. I said no upper liner, but I think I do need to ground this look with a little bit of black liner. So I am going to be using my LA Colors black liquid liner and just adding a small little line. I'm not going to wing it. I'm just going to put the line there. And then I am also going to tightline on my upper lid with the Marc Jacobs black liner. I decided to add lashes and mascara off camera, and next comes, oh, and I've also added my contour already while I was off camera as well. And let's see what's next. Oh yes, let's do blush. Picking out of my bag that's got my blushes in here. I don't have a lot of blushes in singles, and I don't have a lot of blushes in general, but this is the color that I am going to be putting on my cheeks today. I wouldn't say that it quite goes with this look, but yeah, we're going to make it work. For highlight, I'm actually busting out an oldie but a goodie. I really like it, and I haven't used it in a long time. It is MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Glowbal Glow, which is this really pretty kind of a bronzy gold kind of highlight. And just gonna put that on the tops of my cheeks, and it's a really pretty nice subtle glow. I really like it. I think I'm gonna actually put this back into rotation. It's not too shimmery, it's not too glittery, but it does have that really nice pop of glow. Whoa, you know, I am gonna bust this out. Ooh, why did I put you away? Next comes lips, and here's gonna be the interesting part, because I have this box filled to the brim with not all of my lipsticks, most of my lipsticks, probably about 90% of them. So I'm gonna dive in there, and I am going to pick a lip color. And I'm gonna try and get like really mix these guys up and get down. And I pulled out, okay, I pulled out a NARS Audacious lipstick in Anna, and it's a really pretty neutral pink. Okay, so there's the finished look. Very glowy, very disco ball-ish, I think. I don't have any mattes on my eyes. It is all glittery, shimmery, metallic colors. It is not too bad, but I like to balance the glitters out with some, you know, mattes, and I didn't get the chance to do that this time around. So yeah, this is a very interesting look that I've got going on here. Very shiny, very shimmery, and really kind of over the top in my opinion, but at least I got a really nice neutral lip that I get to wear with this look, because otherwise I don't even know. Like I mentioned at the start of this video, what I do like about this type of video is that it forces you to look in your collection and, you know, mix colors that you normally wouldn't bring together and mixed finishes that you would normally never bring together to see what the outcome is. And experimentation is where you get some of your best ideas, I think. And so this is a great opportunity. I think, you know, even though the look is like, I'm just like a little bit like deer in headlights right now. Still, I'm really happy to have participated in it. It is what it is, and I had a lot of fun playing around with my makeup and playing around with the colors, which is something that I do not do very often at all. So this is a good chance, you know, this is a good thing. I'm not looking at it as a bad thing. It was a good thing. And thank you so much again, Tanya, for tagging me. Also, I will have some folks tagged down below. I would love to see how you guys approach this challenge. If you want to participate in this tag, go right on ahead and do so, and show me your looks. You know, if you produce YouTube videos, you know, link your video down below. I would love to see how things turned out for you. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please, this is not my normal makeup look, okay? So don't be frightened. But if you enjoyed this video and would like to hang around, please hit the red subscribe button and also the notification bell. If you are returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate you dropping by and hanging out and checking out what happened with this challenge. And yeah, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.